Enra enra me kokrom na me hu say soldiers for be brepie the cleanup exercise no and eguso akoso 2 days cleanup exercise na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will declare no. I think say I've done a video on that topic where maybe can ho asem no. But we have to talk about it again. You know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's government is in a serious dilemma at this point when it comes to sanitation and especially disposing of waste. Now, the earlier we realize this, the better for the government. Because they be a someone make can say, "Yanhe na say season bana cholera any typhoid edini hunjimwa yanhe ni year." The number of Ghanaians are ebia omube free no ebe brain. Now, what am I talking about? You see, the dilemma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is faced with is the Zoom Lion dilemma. Now, Metre train same when so makanda mabensa so account because every day new people join us. Metre train same when so na what you see now. I need your response because this particular broadcast here me wa wutie me person mete say eye wa de na obeye eye wa wo Mahama popo mu ade na obeye because you are faced with answer na Mahama beba no is investigative journalist be braye expose afa Zoom Lion ho ama wo mo nsem edoso alleged corrupt deals bia omone aban assign ye bibre Mahama aban bae one of the things that were a man crofo born abaso and say Zoom Lion contracts bibriana aban any omo assign no aban age from unsem. But the truth is that aban G Zoom Lion contract ni from unsem no we are feeling the impact. And the truth is Ghana rubbish adorson eye fin especially the capital city Accra eye fin more. And the senior nanka Ghana for yewo eye inra ewo ye fia nanka yenim say during the week anye bia once a week Zoom Lion for beba befa akono and the bear 3 months na nra no guso awo ye fie. Now what we are all resorting to is that we are separating inra no into the eye paper any eye rubber no ye be hye na de ye organic waste no ya twenya na esi ye fie na epro obon say gogome ahase say ebem ne nyama. Every single Ghanaian today has started complaining say nansen yenra na dos wo ye fie yenhu obi a obeba be fa akọ omo a wo mo fa abobo ya a wo mba be fa nra ne kono so they are taking advantage and they wo ba be fa nra ketu ebi bottle ba ko a wo say 100 cedis. Meanwhile emra na Zoom Lion ye ejuma no a month 50 cedis no moje and in a month no omeba 4 times. So it looks like we are having the real impact. We are having the impact of Zoom Lion for not being given the government contract. Akwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aya adepa in council contract I feel say corrupt, but from adepa na wa now Ghanaians are feeling the pain. And I've started seeing say I don't know whether a Zoom Lion for Neshas here, but people have started complaining, especially media platforms. Asha see a cassette yas no say Zoom Lion for kra, di entia na mo cancel mo contract, di entia na mo cancel mo contract. It's just a matter of time. Yan here a better than political. Na ye di abo Mahama abanyechi. Mahama plan our fire and Kenya plan bone, but the ineffectiveness of our systems no and then there as a failing no. And then first time we have subscribe, click the notification bell on this so we our latest news be about on Sabekan. This video is kindly sponsored by Unity's Ventures. Omoto inku. Mesrel package me recommend the amount package be a friend anti-aging cream. Friend also pay anti-aging cream no matter how old you are osra number shas yes say smooth 0598003891 on no entry in komo. Now I am brand same. So as I'm saying, war there now be Will you go back to Zoom Lion if you were to be in the shoes of His Excellency John Dramani? Obi beka sa ade Mahama woya ade no ni plan and there was a plan. And the plan was that it was a perfect plan. The plan was that the local assemblies no ena sa Zoom Lion sika no contract na buy ni Zoom Lion assign no. Sika no beko the local assemblies eho. E local assemblies no ena sisi also omo take charge of your rubbish. The sad part is that the local assemblies are not doing that. Ever since NDC came, me and Menemoka say, me who say local assembly aba yen ye ho ababeka say inra monfa yenra mai. They are not doing that. No one is doing that. As to whether the money is going to them or the money is not going, we can't tell. But the local assembly is not doing their work. Nanka local assembly ni yomo juma kebe boa pa. You see, adia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aye no. And His Excellency John Dramani sa adie we ya oye. It could have even opened opportunity for investors, you know, to invest in the waste sector in this country. What a lot of people don't know, they say the waste sector, it has a lot of potential. You know, in one of the things I will hear the encrophobia as far as a ye nipa de bia krokesim nipa ba krokesim de in ra bedoso. Inti obi to me invest in a sector like in ra. Say ye fan ra near what landfill landside be the kuguo near ye recycle in ra no near the produce bibi near the yen yamabia me catch if a huge investor to me ba bibi say mo sika wo mu benya na nya asem ketwa. This tells me say Zoom Lion for omoya there in the sense that they've heavily invested in that sector. Heavily. Because Zoom Lion ba yenye they have heavily invested in that sector. Amende omo nye juma ana ban more contract no. We are feeling the impact. Monopoly at play. Because mene wakasa say ne ye can Zoom Lion in some and ye can Zoom Lion aside Zoom Lion one biom company ben biom ne wa or ye waste collector wo wonya padie or wo bola cars or wo land menim sem penyifo bebre tie me. And I know a lot of bank managers and people with money resources are listening to me. Mr. Ramo, if you have the means and you have the connect and you have the people, start thinking into it. Mama Wati, as I said, I was listening to a lecture somewhere earlier this year. And professors biaye we are wamoka say the waste sector no, if you invest 1 cedi, at the end of the day, you are going to make 7 cedis profit. Which is good. 7x. Very good. Into Mr. The first question is that it looks like Mahama decision I will take here a good. But the ineffectiveness of the local assemblies, no, sanitation wise, ye fail. 2, this is a huge opportunity for people to invest. You know, if you can take it district by district. Now, Baba set it up a waste collection system in a certain district. He said, "Send your Ghana yes, you see a Zoom like your only contract in Ibium." Now, Baba set up a waste collection system in a particular district, and you can start with that. You know, you have the resources to get the lands and to what you say. And the plan is that, you know, Mr. Remo Osika, now but to me I said now consult me, and as a consult, like reach out to me. What you say, and let's see how we can work together. We can partner and do this together because I see a huge potential. You know, aside everything else, I see a huge potential that we can work on. The plan is that waste no, it will be recycled. And you know, once you have a waste site, no, around the waste site should also be a waste plant. Plants, no, all sorted out all the plastic waste, and then they could be recycled into something beneficial, something like Yanvan say, Nancy, you say your bricks be a plastic bricks. You to me the you to me the see dines and yamanini na. Yen say plastic and degrade. O the rubber eshas as 100 years to come still empro. So there are good things you can use. You can recycle those plastics to, you know, produce more dustbins, and you can distribute them around the country. You can be having a branch of that a sector and selling those things, making money from that side. So you make money from the waste and then you make money from the production as well. For the organic waste, also for the organic waste, no, if you have a plant, you are able to get a plant for the organic waste. You can, you know, process the organic waste into fertilizer or manure. And you can also sell that side. Into the business model is that you set up a waste plant, a huge waste plant, with the resources you have. You know, you set up a huge waste plant, and the waste plants, no, are 3 sectors. And the revenue, beba. Collection of the waste will bring revenue because we can for rubbish. Into no crowd this a one source of revenue. The other one is say you recycle the waste to produce other useful things. There are a lot of useful things you can recycle plastic waste into to produce other useful things that could also stand on its own, and then you'll be selling. And then the third one is the farming sector, where the organic waste, you are recycling them into manure, and then, you know, you are selling to farmers. So I personally think that this is a huge opportunity that investors should come in to help. Otherwise, said the idea no koyan here is Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ba yin mbegu ase. Because ebe say sebe only and a perfect example ne say only obabi ewo ho na I mean obema no akwa akofa eye oba no echi atiase to, you know, the third one, which will be the organic waste now. No, so that sector is taking care of itself. You know, I don't know, but I think say if you are listening to me and you have the means and we can work together, you know, there are a lot of research we can do, and then we can do that. Send your make, because I'm here, Mahama Dinanka dream part and way, but there are opportunities here. I say we are leaving behind. Okay, we can start to do research into that and see, you know, how best we can turn things around. Because here, it is not a lie. Here, and the Ghana. Adia ba ko a oba be ya enkrofo bebo wa ba so pan ne say ukoko gina area bi na o ka kire area fo ne say mo rubbish ni na mo mfambra na mo de muntua 20 cedis pe send ya enkrofo de mirika be ye no, because people have started, you know, and the effect we are seeing. That is why I'm saying in to na wato rubbish na tum, because the background him say Ochina bolaka beba on far rubbish no kunkugu nsuo nim. Even though it is a bad thing, I'm not defending sa nkrasesem no, but ma ade na increase, because today is the first this period is the first time ye hu ne say sa ade na dan ye rampant, because in run no the nkrofo fie che cause a lot of things, you know. So there is a looming sanitation crisis in this country. But for those who are listening to me, who are businessmen, who think that, you know, they can make good use, where you are solving a problem and you are also you are going to create businesses, you are solving a problem, and you are also going to make money, right? So yes, if you want to partner to do something like that, sometimes maybe you not even need any government contract to do that. Yes, utumi say or factory near, maybe you can get government contract to be handling some waste and all that, but you can even go private. They say you don't need any government contract, but you can privately go speak to some areas or some people, get people signed up, so that every month they are your clients, you are coming for their dustbin and all that. Let us have some competition in the system. What you say, Zoom Lion is playing a monopoly, and it looks like obi any resources nini sikano to compete with them. It is a Zoom line on one bar, and now me no can say in run go. But if we have an effective system, you know, you are able to set up a business, you know, a setup company like that effectively to give Zoom Lion a run for their money. I kid you not, you are really going to make it. You are really going to make it. You can contact me. What you say? You can contact me, and then you see, I have boys who will get on grounds, we will do some research work for you, and then what you say, we'll just partner up and do something like that. This is a huge opportunity that I think that we need to take advantage of. Montreal your comment box in moment. But then if you want to contact me, 055-807-4986. 055-807-4986. What you say? Ghana ni bia wutie me no. Book we eye asset back one. I was say will keep it. E will fear. To book we ma wo ho. Toma oba. Toma obi biara osumbo e wa brabo mu. Wadamfo. Obi a opese odi ye wa brabo mu bia no. To sa book we. Your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa book we bet show different forms of investment a obetumi aye e wa Ghana ha. Licensed investments. The first one e ya de bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send your best set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na aba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare, nini na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atre wade bia ye fe na endowment fund. A obetumi dia protect wo ho any your future. Na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu ukokonya accident na untumi nye adwuma bioma, it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrel send ya obe set up a personal pension fund. Enkrofo bebre eye adwuma wie ekọ retirement, omukọ retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe omo. O set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betray how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Book we betray us idea. Your investment be why your friend mutual fund. Book we betray how to invest in a mutual fund. Now mutual fund, you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. You find say wa oba fresh. Now what per license mutual fund e wa Ghana has say opese odi usikashim. Say o to me invest 500 cedis every single month. E wa a Ghanaian mutual fund mo. By the time I will be 19 years no. Now I done a millionaire. You find say o wa fa CB we did 10. Opese da chibi odi every month for 500 cedis e she mutual fund boom emano. By the time I will bano and I will fast no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire. Wankasa wutie me we di 40. Now so wo hwa onye investment bia eno ane say obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis e shim. By the time obedi 59 years no na wenya 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund no, that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebebano nesikano ayekese. Book we better sanya mani na. Sa ope book no ni PDF anase ni twi video a. Free. Anase WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisia. Na sa we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Bibia will be a best shape. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.